The moon in your birth chart is one of the most emotionally sensitive placements in your chart, and it reveals so much about what makes you feel safe, what makes you feel at home, what makes you feel comfortable, what makes you feel emotionally fulfilled. And that is so important in a relationship, especially in a romantic relationship or even a friendship. So in this video, I'm going to share with you what does each moon sign need emotionally to feel at home, to feel safe, to feel comfortable in a relationship. Check the timestamps down below. Kicking off with Aries Moon. If you have the moon in Aries, you need your independence, and therefore the person you are with, whether this is in a relationship or a friendship, they need to understand that. They need to understand that you march to the beat of your own drum, and you don't like to be caged. You don't like anybody getting in the way of your freedom, independence, and individuality, because if they do, that is when you can really get frustrated, and then that temper can really get the best of you. So the person that you are with or spending a lot of time with, the people around you, they need to understand that about you, that you are a free spirit, a wild spirit. You like to spend time solo. You like to go out on adventures alone. You like to do things alone. You're very independent, emotionally independent too. Like if you're going through something, you can just get through it yourself. Like you're a badass. You are a spiritual warrior. You don't really need to confide in another person because you just are like your own self-healer in a way, and you can just get through whatever. You're also very spicy and feisty at times and can be a lot to handle, so you need to be with the right person who can really deal with you and not be afraid of that fire that is within you that can explode. You need somebody also that doesn't trigger you, because you can get triggered very easily, and if anybody does trigger you, that's when you can get very defensive. So for you, it's important to have harmonious relationships, which can be a challenge at times because you're emotionally very strong-spirited and you have a lot of very feisty, fiery, explosive emotions that are just waiting to erupt. So somebody who can really relax you, calm you down, really balance you is gonna be perfect. Taurus Moon. In a relationship, you need somebody that allows you to have this serene, blissful experience. You don't like the drama, you're not about the noise, you're not about the issues and the problems. You just want a very happy, comfortable, solid, loyal, faithful relationship. You want to be able to have a relationship that is very mature, and you don't like any type of bickering, any type of drama, issues. That's just not your cup of tea. You need to be with somebody who is as calm as you, or as long as they can keep the peace with you, because that is what you ultimately need and require. You can also be very stubborn at times emotionally, and that is something that can trigger your partner. You can also be possessive of what's yours. And when you learn how to overcome the stubbornness and the possessiveness, that's when you can really have a blissful relationship, have a serene, perfect, picture perfect type of relationship. So for you, somebody who is not going to trigger you, not going to cross you, not going to poke you too much, not going to overstep your boundaries, somebody who doesn't start drama, somebody who is just relaxed, peaceful, and enjoys nice things, enjoys cooking, enjoys spending time at home, enjoys sensuality and romance, that person is going to be perfect for you. Gemini Moon. For you in a relationship, you need somebody who allows you to explore all the many dimensions and emotions that you have. You don't like to be stuck in one emotion. You like to constantly shape shift, explore different sensitivities, different emotions, different energies, and you can often actually change your emotions throughout the day like about 100 times. You need somebody that can handle your shape-shifting self. You're not a very emotionally sensitive person. You like to explore different emotions. You like to explore different energies, but you don't stay stuck. You don't take them too personally. In fact, you're very emotionally intelligent, so if there's anything that you have to deal with that is sensitive, you can coach yourself through it and get over it. So emotions don't really bother you that much because, like I said, you are emotionally intellectual. Your moon is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is all about logic. So for you in a relationship, you need somebody that keeps you on your toes, that keeps you curious, that keeps you stimulated. However, you can't really deal with emotional sensitivity because it kind of bores you. You just don't understand it. You don't understand why people stay stuck on one emotion, why they can't move forward. Although you're great at helping other people to move past it, but you don't really like it. You don't really get it. It just doesn't make any sense to you. So for you, you need somebody that is not that emotional. Somebody who can mentally stimulate you, somebody who can keep you on your toes, somebody who you can explore and learn and grow with, somebody who also gives you your space and your freedom to be is going to be perfect for you. Cancer Moon. If you have this moon sign, you need somebody that is going to be extremely empathic towards you. Somebody who's going to be caring, nurturing, loving, kind, generous, and all the things that you are basically, because that's what you need. You need somebody that's going to be there for you because you're always there for other people. And you look after everyone else, you take care of everyone else, but who is taking care of you? Who is nurturing and loving you? Yes, of course, you can provide that for yourself, but everyone needs that somebody that provides them with the same amount of love and care, right? And you need somebody that is going to make you a priority. You need somebody that is going to care for you and love you endlessly, infinitely. And you need somebody that is also very creative and spiritual, somebody who is a homebody, somebody that loves and enjoys food, somebody you can, you know, hang out with at home, cook with, somebody who's gonna sweep you off your feet and is romantic and also very creative, because that's what you are. And you also need somebody that is going to be very grounding for you, because sometimes those emotions can get a bit too much and you need to feel like you're back on earth and you can relax and transmute them. You also need somebody that can be very supportive and make you think about the brighter side, make you think about the logic. Because you are water, you're very emotional and intuitive and very right brain. So when somebody can bring that nice logical balance, perfect for you. Leo Moon. In a relationship, you need somebody that is going to hold space for you and allow you to be the star of the show, who's gonna allow you to feel safe enough to let your inner child out and be playful and be creative and artistic and enjoy life. Like, that's what your moon wants. You're emotionally fulfilled when you can enjoy life, celebrate life, be the life of the party, be the star, be the sun that is just emanating and radiating so much warmth and light. You need somebody that can handle you and keep up with you and is not intimidated, not afraid, not threatened by this larger than life energy that you have. The moon in Leo wants to feel happy and wants to enjoy and celebrate and wants to throw a party all the time. This is the inner child energy, and you need somebody that can also admire you, love you, show you affection, and somebody who really just worships you. I mean, that's what a Leo moon truly needs to feel fulfilled in a relationship. But you also need somebody that can make you see the serious aspect of life, because sometimes this energy can drift away in its own little Disneyland. The perfect partner for you is also going to be extremely loyal and devoted, because that's what's going to make you feel safe. Virgo Moon. In a relationship, you need to feel like you are wanted. Constantly want to be of service, and you're very dutiful. So you need to feel like you are wanted and you can lend a helping hand and you can do something so you can fulfill your duty in a relationship. And you need somebody that can see you as someone who is able to be a solution, somebody who is able to fix things, somebody who is able to do things, somebody who is able to really just be like an alchemist too, where you can get things done. And whoever you're with needs to admire that about you, that you are always helping others. You need to feel appreciated and seen for the energy you give out. You need to be admired for how helpful and caring you are and how you want to be of service. Like, that's important to you. You need to feel appreciated and you need to feel valued. Sometimes as a Virgo moon, you can undervalue yourself or underestimate yourself or even be too harsh on yourself. It's important to be acknowledged for who you are. You're also very nonchalant, so you don't like the drama. As an earth sign, you're cool, calm, and grounded, although sometimes you can definitely feel a lot of anxiety. But for the most part, you know, emotionally, you're very grounded and in balance and very practical and logical, so you don't really like emotions that much. You don't really dwell on emotions that much. So being with somebody who is not about the drama is going to be important, because the last thing you want is a headache. You're very practical and logical. You do not want a headache. You do not want to, you know, be involved in any messiness. No, it's not you. So for you, it's important to be with somebody who is on the same level as you. Libra Moon. In a relationship, you need somebody who's going to be extremely romantic, loving, devoted, and absolutely admires you. Libra is ruled by Venus, so when you have the moon in Libra, like, you want to have the picture perfect romantic fairy tale. Like, it's a movie. Like it's a movie. And you need somebody that celebrates you, adores you, somebody who, you know, really spoils you with a lot of gifts, a lot of affection, a lot of love. You need to feel just appreciated and admired. And you also, because you are an air sign, that's all the superficial stuff, you know, the gifts, the love, the romance. But you also need to feel like you're able to interact mentally and engage with somebody, where you're able to have conversations that have meaning, that have substance too. Like that is the more higher manifestation of Libra energy, where you can speak about things that matter. And Libra is the scale, so emotionally you can feel very balanced and harmonious, and that is what you require in a relationship. You don't like chaos, you don't like arguments, you don't like issues. So somebody who's gonna create any type of problem or likes the drama is not gonna be for you. You need a peaceful, harmonious partnership. Like that is what is important for you. My favorite part of the video, hello, raise your hands up if you're a Scorpio Moon, because your girl's a Scorpio Moon. Listen, if you want to learn about the Scorpio Moon, I have a whole entire channel on the moon in Scorpio. Excuse me, but my Scorpio Moon, she needs to take a look in the mirror. I feel like I just smudged my lip gloss. No, I think I'm okay. Listen, I know I got a moon in Scorpio, but damn, a girl gotta look at the mirror sometimes, you know? But anyways, let's get on with this video, which is about what does a Scorpio Moon need in a relationship to feel safe, to feel at home, to feel at peace? Everything, absolutely everything. The sun, the moon, the stars, absolutely everything. I mean, I couldn't even give you two things. Like, the person's gonna be the whole package. You need absolutely everything. You need loyalty, you need depth, you need substance, you need your soulmate. I mean, you cannot entertain a superficial relationship. You just can't. If you're a Scorpio Moon woman, you need your Hades to your Persephone, and if you're a Scorpio Moon man, you need the Persephone to your Hades, okay? You need a relationship that is going to be extremely spiritual and healing, and where you feel like it was just, you're meant to be together, like you were born for each other. Like that's the type of relationship you need. You need somebody who can give you extreme love. You need somebody that can love you endlessly, infinitely. You need somebody that can be just crazy and wild and obsessed and addicted to you. Like that's what you need. Somebody who basically worships you, like just admires you like there's just no tomorrow. You need just so much. I can't cover it all in this video, so you need to go to my other channel, Scorpio Moon Magic, and you'll find a ton. But I mean, there's just so much. Loyalty, depth, unconditional love. You need a relationship that's spiritual, healing. I mean, the list goes on. Soulmate, you need your soulmate. You cannot entertain anyone that is just not your soulmate. That just doesn't feel like destiny. You just can't. Otherwise, you're going to feel this void. Anyways, we'll continue this chat on my second channel, Scorpio Moon Magic. It'll be down below. Sagittarius Moon. In a relationship, you need somebody that is going to give you your space to be the wild spirit that you are. You like to go on adventures. You like to have fun. You know, your moon doesn't like to be at home. It doesn't like to stay stuck at home. It wants to explore the world. It wants to travel. It wants to just see absolutely everything. It can be very social and very adventurous. So you don't like anybody putting you in a cage. You don't like anybody that is controlling or possessive. No, in fact, if you feel like somebody's trying to control you or be possessive, that is when your fire can ignite, and there can be, you know, some frustration and temper tantrums for sure, because you're going to get very defensive. You need somebody that admires the free spirit that you are, the wild spirit that you are, and somebody who, you know, enjoys traveling like you, enjoys exploring, somebody who you can have philosophical conversations. You need a spiritual and also intellectual relationship, somebody who can meet you up here, but also you feel like you have this special spiritual bond with somebody who can ignite that fire within you and also expand your mind. That is going to be the perfect person for you. Capricorn Moon. In a relationship, you need somebody that is ready to be in a relationship, because you don't play around. You're extremely mature, so you need to be with somebody who is mature. In fact, you're probably so mature you found yourself getting along more with older people more than people your own age. In fact, you may even be with somebody that is older than you. Perhaps when you were younger, you couldn't really find maturity in the people your own age group. Drama is not your thing. You don't take no BS. You're not about the messiness. In fact, those things irritate you, aggravate you, and disgust you, basically. So for you, what you're attracted to is somebody that is going to be very grounded and responsible and loyal, just like yourself. And when you do commit to a relationship, because it can take you some time to really fall for somebody. You know, you're ruled by Saturn, your emotions are ruled by Saturn. Like, it really has to be someone special, otherwise you're not really fazed by anyone. You know, somebody has got to really catch your eye, and you need to be with somebody who can understand that you are a workaholic and that your work probably comes before a relationship, because you're all about feeling emotionally stable and comfortable, and you feel that way. You feel emotionally happy when you are at work. Like, your work office or wherever you work, that is like home to you. That is what feels like home to you. And you need to be with somebody that can understand that, somebody who can appreciate and admire that about you, because that is your happy place. Aquarius Moon. In a relationship, you need somebody that is going to give you your space to be. You're an air sign, a fixed air sign. So that means you need a lot of space to breathe, and often you need time to breathe alone. In fact, when you are in a relationship, there needs to be a mutual understanding. An understanding of, yes, we are in a relationship, but we are also individuals, and your identity is extremely important, and you do not want your relationship to define you. So you need to be in a relationship with somebody who understands that, that you, your identity, your individuality, they're so important to you, and you don't want to lose that part of yourself. Your relationship also needs to have a solid friendship, because that's extremely important to you. Your relationship needs to be exciting, it needs to be stimulating, it needs to be drama-free. And because you're not a very emotionally sensitive person, because you're very logical, you're an air sign, so you're very emotionally intellectual and intelligent, you can't really deal with emotional people. I mean, they don't really fascinate you, they don't intrigue you, they actually feel like hard work. So you need to be with somebody that is as emotionally intelligent as you, and somebody who can stimulate you, like I said, mentally, and somebody who can also keep up with you, because as an air sign, you are constantly evolving to the next level again and again and again, and it's very difficult to catch air. I mean, can you catch air in your hands? No. The perfect person for you has to be secure enough to also be away from you, because you are going to spend a lot of time alone, or, you know, doing your own thing. You're an Aquarius. So a solid friendship, mutual interests, somebody who gives you your space, admires your uniqueness and your individuality is going to be perfect for you. Pisces Moon. You need somebody that is going to make life feel like a fairy tale. You need somebody who's going to be extremely romantic, loving, compassionate, empathic, spiritual, deep, creative, and artistic. Somebody that allows you to be the water that you are, that allows you to dream, that allows you to feel, that allows you to be your artistic, creative self, that also allows your inner child to come out and play. Like, you need to be with somebody who's extremely nurturing but also grounding. As a water sign, you have the tendency to drift away. You have the tendency to drift in your emotions, dwell in your emotions, drift away in la la land. So you need somebody that is also going to bring you back to earth, because relationships are all about the yin and the yang balance. Earth signs would be perfect for you because they can bring you back to earth. They can bring you back into your root chakra. And for you, it's so important to be with somebody that feels like your soulmate, that feels like, you know, you are destined to be together. Like, that is extremely important to you. If you don't have that, you're not going to feel fulfilled. You need somebody that makes you feel like they are the one and you are the one for them. Somebody who is as artistic and creative as you, or at least admires your artistic abilities and in creativity, and somebody who also has similar spiritual beliefs. Like, that person is going to be perfect for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video all about what your moon sign needs to feel emotionally fulfilled in a relationship. Let me know your moon sign and what you need in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in another video. Lots of love.